Place. Evil Genius by Rene Descartes. What is this? I actually cannot read it. Something about WoW. It's not letting me. It's not letting me bring up the text. Or that stuff. Ooh, bobblehead. Do I get skill up? Who is that? Actually, don't know. There we go. Collected works of Jung. Could be Jung. Bobblehead. A young bobblehead. Here's the gel container, apparently. Worker, the bull. No idea what that is. Cards. Buddha. Yeah, it's Ron Swanson. Exactly. That's who the bobblehead is. It's Ron Swanson. Dr. Ross is a huge fan. What is this? Is this the Is this the origin of why the WoW is messed up? There is a WoW core. So Alpha is an actual place. Okay, TVSD is where we were, is where the probe was that we followed for the light. We're at Tau, obviously. What do these mean? Is that is where it is on the map is where it is, or is that a cutout of the space gun area? I'm thinking it's actually where it is, because it looks a little bit too big to be like a cutout of the space gun area. Omega, or Phi, I guess. Are we going to Alpha? I have a feeling we might be going to Alpha. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, Kovsky, and Keatsy, and I all survived. Claire is in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. Keatsy made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. People from the plateau showed up. There was a group of engineers from Theta telling us they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. The idea is silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. Oh, so there's more scans. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and determined and difficult to get any straight answers from. Except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out. They had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron to what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on the mission. I'll finally get to warn Bell and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha. Well, Sarang is dead by then. Wow. Okay.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
Okay, so there's nothing alien about this. It is literally just an AI decided that it knows best and is completely screwing up. That is what happened here. Anything else to read? I get it. Dr. Ross, I'm on my way. Don't you worry about it. Bathroom?
You're different.
Are you human?
Sarah
Yeah.
Lindwall,
Ah,
payload technician at your service.
Sarah.
A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all...
There's no one alive at Omicron.
they're dead.
you've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We're trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gunnet Phi, launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
Okay, well,
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
I'm just interested in, anything interesting here. Door locks, door, nothing's locked.
If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a
Notice.
little bit.
Doesn't say who any of these people are. There's a bad photo of Catherine, I assume. Looks like the same one that I
still can't
usually see.
believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
Emergency food by Nadine Masters. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. Last exits by Sarah, of course. Nutrition through the veins, a manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous drip. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed and left with Delta. Post-construction alterations. Sing. Looks like there's more things. This picture of a forest. Another picture of a little lake, pond or something. More wildlife, flora. Pictures. All right, let's get this.
Please don't leave me like this.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept second best. You know?
None of this feels right.
Simon, I want to die.
Sarah.
Just think about it. Knock it out of the park.
Oh God. All right. Well. I mean, I killed my own self for the same reason. So fine. There you go.
Would you stay with me, please?
Yeah. Sure.
It won't be long now. Just please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful.
Nope. Haven't.
Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die. okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
Alright, well. That's unfortunate. So I'm trying to look at this picture. I can't. I think I get it. Something to look at too? No, I think it was just a reflection. It's fine. Where am I going, by the way? We are, go to the diver. I mean, I don't think there's, any other place that's useful for me in here. I'm gonna have to go back somehow, right? I have to go to the dive room, but oh, here's a guy. Okay. Go to the dive room. Okay. You would think it might infect it, but I hope not. The suit does seem pretty well contained. Okay. Nothing interesting around here? Oh. Wrapped up all the things we need. This is Catherine. Tomorrow we'll ride the shuttle to Omicron. Never been at the other sites, except for Lambda. Should be interesting. I hope they understand what we're trying to do. Omicron. There were questions about the Ark and what it is, but Jasper quickly sold them on the idea. Not sure I could have handled that. Glad I'm not alone in this. It took a while, but the crew were successfully scanned once I got the pilot seat properly hooked up. The descent was a bit shaky, but without any real danger. Now it gets tricky with the Ark. It's heavy, and without shuttles, we have to carry it all the way to Tau. Oh, Claire and the others were caught by surprise. They did not expect us to show up. I'm thinking they have been through some rough stuff. On our way to Phi, Tau has really been hit bad. I was concerned about the airlock. I was concerned the airlock would cave in during the exit. I have to be careful when we return. Oh, good. Airlock might cave in. Wonderful. Well, I guess we're going out. Let's close this. Why not? Really? Open this? No, it's fine. Anything interesting in here? Not really. Guess we're going. Okay. There's a cargo there. Big. Might have to swipe my thingy. Okay. this doesn't seem good. God. Unable to equalize pressure. I mean, it shouldn't matter to me. I am just kind of a robot. Oh god. There we go. What's that? We need more?